Low-level speeding is a massive issue in our community, and that's mainly because of the large amount of drivers that are travelling just a small amount over the speed limit. I mean, for every 5 k's over the speed limit we're travelling, we're doubling our risk of being involved in a crash. So as a community, if we can reduce the overall speed of cars on the road, we can also reduce the road toll.
For this job, I've been asked to create a crazy, great big sculpture of people. As far as I can see, it actually hasn't really been done before. You haven't really seen this whole 3D element of people stacked on top of each other as well. My name is Emma Hack, I'm an artist. I specifically work with body art and photography. Well, I'm most well known for my work with Florence Broadhurst Wallpapers, where I body paint my models into backgrounds. And then also, of course, the Gautier video clip, somebody that I used to know. I guess that's probably my most famous piece of work.
When I first heard of the concept, I thought it was a great idea, and it was a great way to I guess, creatively show every one of us are part of the issue, and we all have a role to play in reducing our road toll, and to do it with someone of Emma Hack's calibre was fantastic.
It was a very big project. I wasn't just taking a photo of one thing, I was taking a photo of 17 people in the shape of a car and having them body painted to look like a crashed car. So the magnitude of the operation was quite big.
I sketched on the actual drawing of the car to see bodies, like the side mirror would be a head, and the tyres were obviously people rolled up. Once I sort of started sketching those people on top of the drawing, everything else sort of just piled up and sort of made sense. I chose a lot of athletes and bodybuilders for the main part of the car, where they had to be stacked on top of each other, just because they're used to holding weight, and their fatigue level would probably be a lot higher than others. In the front, I used wonderful South Australian Acrobatic Group, and they're a great team because once you start putting them into position, they get where they have to be and they build themselves up on top of it. We got some crates and made a block of crates that would be under the main slick part of the car. The front part, we only put a couple of crates, but then we built it up with sandbags. I was very nervous in the beginning and quite worried about what people were capable of. And it was only when I started actually painting the pieces halfway through the day that I started feeling like it was coming together, and I felt more comfortable. I'm more comfortable with the brush in my hand, you know, that is what I know. There's about, I think, 4 layers of paint, where you go, okay, this is base, okay, then let's refine the base. And now let's do the detail, and then let's refine that detail. So, you know, you can keep on going with body paint. That's the thing, like, you know, I could have done 5 or 6 layers, but it was just at that point where you've got fatigue and issues like that happening as well. You've got to consider how much further can I actually push people, and are they going to be able to give me this if I do push them further?
Well, I think the final image has turned out really well. I think it's been recognised for both its artistic expression and also the way it's displaying the fact that as a community we'll have a role to play in reducing and keeping our road toll down.
I'm really proud of my team and all the models. We did it, you know, it's not just about me, it's about everybody else that makes that happen.
It was an amazing process. It's just something it's great to be a part of, and when you look back, it's quite magnificent of what Emma was able to pull off and the talent was able to do for so long.